Hello, everyone. Welcome to this new installment of the Wrestling Analyst. Tonight, I'm making my predictions for Crown Jewel 2025. So here we go. So, Crown Jewel 2025. Five matches on schedule, and a lot of rumors are stating that the first one is going to be Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed in an Australian street fight. So this match is like a revenge for for Roman, for what happened at Clash in Paris. Since it's a new no DQ match, it would make sense for Braun Breaker to interfere and help Bronson Reed win the match. That would help build the division as a dominance table even more. Roman doesn't lose the match with a clean pin, so it's a win-win situation there. So my prediction is barely purely and simply Bronson Reed will win with the help of Braun Breaker, and this doesn't hurt Roman at all. So on to the next match. So second match of the night. Well, probably not the second match of the night, but the second one I'm gonna make my prediction is gonna be AJ Styles versus John Cena. Now, this is a match that the fans wanted WWE acknowledged and delivered the match for Crown Jewel, which is good to please the fans uh, on this point. Would not AJ versus Cena would not have made sense if there was not a match between the two during John Cena's farewell tour. So that being said, we get it, and they will probably pull one of the best matches on the card. After all, it's the phenomenal AJ Styles. Uh, no, it's not going to be long. I think, well, it's not going to be long. It's going to be a long match, uh, 20, 25 minutes probably. Good luck, because, like I said, uh, it's a five match for 3 hours. So some matches are going to take longer. And personally, I like that because it's more storytelling during in the match, and it's more makes a match more compelling. So I think John Cena is gonna win this match to have a final win on AJ Styles. And since AJ is retiring in 2026 anyway, it doesn't it doesn't matter who wins and who loses. So my take is John Cena is going to take that match. So probably what's going to be the main event of the night: Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes for the Crown Jewel Championship. Cody doesn't need the win, and he doesn't need it even if he's the face of the company. Seth needs that win more than Cody, but there is no way that Seth is going to pin Cody clean for these reasons. Okay, the Vision would lose momentum if Seth loses. With Seth, uh, it's too soon to have cracks in the faction. Way too soon. So that's why I think that uh, Seth cannot. He needs the Seth needs the win more than Cody. A win by Seth would set the Vision as a major faction, a major dominant faction, setting the stage for maybe the demise of the Judgment Day afterwards, which would um, basically set um, start what I think could be a Finn Balor babyface turn coming in the few next month. If you haven't seen it, go see my video on Finn Balor's babyface turn uh, in my fantasy booking series on the same channel. Now, I've been saying for months that the Vision will add another member, and I think it will happen at Crown Jewel, and that guy is going to help Seth beat Cody, so that Cody doesn't lose with a clean pin, and that would make the Vision be uh, a dominant faction, and that would finally give Seth Rollins a win over Cody, because Seth has lost his 3 matches against Cody Rhodes since Cody came back from AEW. So who is that member, that mystery member that could help Seth Rollins tomorrow at Crown Jewel? Well, I've been saying for a while, it takes somebody that has a past with Seth, that has a story with Seth, or is or someone that has a bright future. Now, the person I have in mind has both. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He's still young, and he has a backstory with Seth Rollins. So I think that Seth is going to win with the help of, and a lot of people online are asking where he is, and I think that Seth is going to win with the help of Austin Theory. So here you have it. Seth wins with the help of Austin Theory and becomes the new Crown Jewel champion. Whatever that means, it's just going to be a bragging right title for Seth for the next year. So now on to the women's Crown Jewel championship between Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer. Now this should be a good match. Who do I want to win? I want Stephanie Vaquer to win. Now, it's not who we want to win that's important. It's what's good for the storylines, what's good for the wrestlers. And in this case, it's who needs it the most. Who needs that win the most between Tiffany and Stephanie? Yeah, a little bit alike, but it's Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer. So who needs it? Who needs it the most? I would say it's Tiffany Stratton that needs it the most, even though she's having a long title reign. Stephanie Vaquer just won the title, so you gotta take that into account. But why am I saying that Tiffany needs it more than Stephanie Vaquer? It's just the fact that Tiffany Stratton doesn't have as many worthy title contenders on SmackDown than Vaquer has on Raw. And a win would legitimize Tiffany as a dominant champion. Now, who? Let's look at the rosters a little bit. On SmackDown, Tiffany is the champion, and who does she have as contenders? Nia Jax. She already beat her 3, 4, 5 times. Jade Cargill, she would be good, but I think that she's just not ready to have a world title. Uh, Her matches are not world title quality yet. Now, there are two more contenders on SmackDown that could make a run at the title, and that would be Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. But right now, they are the tag team champions. So they have their story, their story of their own, and they seem to have a lot of fun uh, in that run. We're not friends; we're allies of convenience or whatever. So Tiffany has maybe two contenders right now: Jade Cargill and Nia Jax. Now she might have another one coming when Bianca Belair is ready to come back. Is she coming back soon? I don't know, but Bianca, I think they're going to keep her on the sideline until maybe the Royal Rumble, or they might gonna make her come back for War Games as um, a mystery partner for War Games. Now let's look at Vaquer and Raw. She has a lot of main event status contenders on Raw that she could face. Of course, there's always Io Sky. There's always Rhea Ripley, the last two champions. There's Asuka with her heel turn recently. There's Becky Lynch. She's the IC champion, but you never know. Becky loses a title, she can go after Vaquer. There's Bailey. So that's just a few there that could easily challenge Vaquer for the title. And there are a couple of more on the way up. Raquel Rodriguez, Roxanne Perez, Lyra Valkyria. So you see there, she could beat one or two of those wrestlers that I just named, especially the first five, and she would build her legitimacy right back up as a world champion. So even if she loses at Crown Jewel, it won't matter that much for her credibility. Tiffany Stratton doesn't have that luxury. So that's why I'm saying that Tiffany Stratton needs that win, that Crown Jewel championship, more than Stephanie Vaquer. Now, uh, there's a twist that can come there that could cost Tiffany the title, and it would be an attack from Julia, or maybe Julia and Kiana James are going to help Stratton beat Vaquer for because Vaquer turned down Kiana James' offer to make her the Crown Jewel champion. And that's probably what's going to happen. I think Tiffany Stratton will win with the help of Julia and Tiffany and Kiana James, so that maybe after that, Kiana James tells Stratton, "Hey, you owe us one. We made you win the Crown Jewel Championship. Now we want a title match for Julia." And Julia could be I forgot to name her in the main event in the world title contenders, because she's the U.S. champion right now. But you never know. You can make Julia win the title, so she drops the U.S. belt, another tournament to determine a new U.S. champion, and then that's settled. So anyway, I think it's Stratton that wins the title, that wins the Crown Jewel title with the help of Julia and Kiana James. Now, what's probably going to be the match of the night with the most twists possible. The biggest storyline right now on Monday Night Raw, and it's the Kabuki Warriors versus Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Now, this is probably going to be match of the night. I've said it time and time again that a lot of times on the PLEs, the women matches are better than the guys. The best match are often the best match of the night. But I think it's going to be a battle between this one and Seth versus Cody. I think those two are probably going to be the best two matches. And Roman Bronson is going to be brutal, but I don't think that storytelling wise and for all the implications, it won't be better than those two matches I just named: Io, Rhea, Kabuki Warriors, and Seth Cody. Now, a lot of things can happen in this match. Um, Io could turn on Rhea, setting up that it was Asuka's plan all along to have Io betray Rhea, putting Rhea back in her mindset of don't trust anybody. But I think it would be too soon to do that. I think Io is a good baby face right now, and she could be used to put people over like she just did with Stephanie Vaquer. Second possible turn, and I think it's the same thing. It would be too soon to do it. It would be Kairi Sane turning on Asuka. Now, I see Kairi turning on Asuka, but not now. Just way, way, way in front of us. At least 2026, and after WrestleMania, that Kairi is going to turn on Asuka. I would be very surprised that it would happen tomorrow. So I don't think none of that would happen. I will make a video. My text is almost ready for all the storyline. Who benefits? Who benefits in what? At one point, for all that feud, Asuka, Kyrie, Io, and Rhea. So I'm going to talk more about all this in that video that I think I'm going to do sometime Monday. So if Io now again, who needs the win more? Is it Rhea and Io, or is it the Kabuki Warriors? Now, if Rhea and Io win the match, like I suspect, because the match takes place in Australia, which is Rhea's home country, Asuka and Kairi would need to attack them after the match. Poison Mist to Rhea, attack Io, or the other way around this time. Maybe they missed Io and attack Rhea 2-on-1. But it would be better to just miss Rhea, attack Io, and just leave after that like that. If this doesn't happen after the match, Asuka's heel turn will have accomplished nothing for now. That feud needs to continue until, I think, December. So, like I said, if Io and Rhea win, there needs to be an attack after the match. That's for sure. Maybe a third member. I don't think so. But maybe a new signee, a Japanese women wrestler signee. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about a new Japanese women wrestler signing in WWE. Now, what would be the best outcome for on this match for the feud? The Kabuki Warriors. It would be best for all the storyline that the Kabuki Warriors win the match, and basically, here's how it should finish: Asuka poison mist Sanria, taking her out of the match. Double team on Io, finish with a combo Asuka lock, insane elbow for the win. And after the match, they can still attack Rhea they can attack Rhea while she's blinded, and Io makes the save for Rhea. But it can set up this thing that when they attack Rhea, they can tell Io, "Look, I'm your senpai or something like that. I'm your like master." Asuka can tell Io, "I'm your master. You're here because of me, and I think you have to do what I tell you." Tease the fact that Io might hit Rhea, and then instead she just clears the ring with Asuka, and Io protects Rhea, and the feud continues. Well, what's going to happen? I don't know. Like I said, I'm predicting that Rhea and Io win with an attack from the Kabuki Warriors after the match. But I would prefer that the Kabuki Warriors win and attack Rhea, tease Io turning on Rhea, not happen, and feud continues. So there you have it, folks. My predictions for Crown Jewel 2025. Seth with the help of Austin Theory. Bronson Reed with the help of Braun Breaker. You have Tiffany over Vaquer, maybe with some help, preferably with some help. Um, you have Seth over Cody. Yeah, I know it's going to be a lot of interventions or a lot of outside interference, but my guess is that they want to shake things up. So like I said, Seth over Cody with the help of Austin Theory, who would join the Vision. Now that is if Austin Theory is cleared to wrestle or cleared to come back from injury. And finally, Rhea and Io win over the Kabuki Warriors, but Kabuki Warriors attack Io and Rhea after the match. So those are my predictions. Tell me what you think in the comments, and enjoy Crown Jewel tomorrow.